Hammer, and
my name is Jordan, and
we are going to talk about copyright.
Copyright. Yeah. So, hey Mark, what is copyright anyway?
Copyright is just a legal right, an exclusive legal right given to the publisher and distributor and showcase of a creative, right? And it's just a legal, it's a right given to those who can give us like create a unique idea, and they are only one who can authorize to some other one to do the same thing. And it can be applied to anyone and everyone. For example, movie, music, books, literature, works, video, and it can be inherited immediately from the written work, and it doesn't protect the idea, name, or any title or discoveries, because they are the patents, and the copyrights just provide the legal rights to the creator and to protect his creative unique stuff or any discovery. But the copyright are different from the patents.
Yeah, so some points about patents, they refer mainly to inventions. So things like TVs and cell phones would fall under patents. Stuff like hardware. This is a patented Samsung phone, but the content on it is mine. And so you get in trouble for copying the hardware and trying to sell it, which is under a patent, which is different from copyright also because patents are only set for a period of time and they're regulated by the government. So whereas you own a copyright pretty much indefinitely until you pass it off to someone else, patents you have to keep registering. So some points about the history of copyright. People have been creating stuff forever. Things like from funny home videos to cave paintings. People have been, creating unique products like that. And so the first governmental copyright laws falls under the Licensing of the Press Act from 1662 in England, which was a pretty archaic system. The only punishment was that you'd go to jail if you were found guilty. And that was revised into the Statute of Anne in 1710 in England as well, which also required registration. Initially, like a patent, you had to register for a copyright. You didn't get it immediately, so it was tough to kind of secure your ownership of whatever media you create.
The second copyright law was Berne Convention, and it was discovered on 1886. And it was adopted by over 140 countries in the world. And this was the first law internationally, and was first adopted by the Switzerland. And
As far as Canada goes, we instigated our own laws in 1921 called the Copyright Act of Canada to comply with the Berne Convention. So now we're set on the international level. Our national one closely resembles the UK one because, we used to be part of them. And
and another law, there is a moral information on moral rights and remain anonymous and or associated with other words. For example, MC Hammer, sued by Ricky James over sampling his song Super Free for Hammer You Can't Touch This. This was he sued him because he copied his sample, right? And it was only fixed by when he gave him a credit of co-composer of his You Can Touch the Song. So as you can see that he only fixed his he got the problem of getting sued by him because he was having copyright on his song, and only he got fixed because he had to pay his penalty for getting a sample and copying his own song. So there is a kind of problem when you have some like when you get some other songs or any other product which already been patented or being already saved by the copyrights, it can be a big problem with that.
Yeah, so getting permission from the originator is one way to establish fair use, which is a way of devising if you using a copyrighted material is within, is legal. So it's not just, you listen to a song and it's owned by somebody else, so they're gonna sue you. Obviously you bought it, it's fair. There are other ways that a judge can determine fair use. One of them is the purpose of your work. So let's say you create a song and you sampled music from it, like MC Hammer did with Rick James. He secured fair use because the purpose of his work wasn't to take over the name of the Super Freak song. It was supposed to be original creation. It also depends on the nature of the original. If the original work is already copyrighted, you may be judges may be less inclined to establish it as not fair use. The amount of the original use. So if you take the entire original sample and try to pawn it off as your own, usually it won't be deemed fair use. And lastly, the effective use on the market. If you're just slamming a product in a review, but you call it a review, then it might not be fair use. Like smear campaigns, generally people can get sued for that. As you can see, we have a chart showing how to make sure what you're doing is fair use. Parody is also covered under fair use laws.
So why should I care? Why is copyright? Why is it important? Why do we need copyright? So we need copyright to protect our